Just like bleeding clocks, the bonus is here and they're bringing the attack. Time to panic and bursting and
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's Brace for Impact time. My name's Bubba Duke, your host with the most. OMD is on his way. He just has the shoot job going right now. That's right, you see it. Eddie Edwards is in action tonight. Also, we have First Class taking on Sammy Callahan and Mike Santana. Also in action is Moose and Brian Myers from the system versus Joe Henry, our TNA heavyweight champion, teaming up again with Elijah. And NXT's Trick Williams will be on commentary. I see shenanigans happening in that tonight. Also in action is Mustafa Ali and Ace Austin. This is payback for Ace Austin because Mustafa Ali smoked his knee with a lead pipe last week. Also, we have two in-ring debuts, Robert Stone and Santino Marella will be in action tonight in the ring. I wonder if those two ladies in the background are going to be part of that match or get involved somehow. Also, the beautiful Spitfires are in action. Who are they going to be facing? Where are they headed? Are they headed back to a Knockouts tag team title match? We don't know, but we will find out where it is all going. And what I consider to be the main event of the evening, we got Northern Armory taking on the Aztec Warriors, a newly signed 2 members to the TNA roster. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be an action-filled night tonight. That is correct. We're just waiting for TNA to jump onto the TV here so we can continue with Brace for Impact. That's right. Again, I'm Bubba Duke, and you see a new addition to the set. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. That is one amazing wrestler that I have personally met. That is Rosie. Some of you know him as Roman Reigns' brother. Great wrestler in his own right. The only one I could find in my entire city right here. I bought it. That's right. I am so proud of this. I wish I could get it autographed, but as we all know, this gentleman is in the great ring in the sky, wrestling with some great legends. And most recently, Zabu. Gonna miss that guy for sure. But that being said, let's look forward to what's happening tonight, right? So I think we are in for some incredible action tonight. It is going to be nuts. With all the action we have going on, we got to think we have the Director of Authority, Santino Marella, taking on Robert Stone, who's been doing nothing but being a thorn in the side of said Tito. Sorry. My new Monster Energy is not kicking in. It's a Ultra Fantasy Ruby Red. It's supposed to be sugar-free, 0 sugar. Dude, it is like it catches me right in the back here. But that being said, some good news from myself. I went and wrote my motorcycle license today and passed. So it was hard. I had 3 exams in one. It was signs, things that have to do with the motorbike, and just regular highway rules. But it's like 30 questions each. So it was interesting. Took me a little while to get it done. Lots of it felt weird because there was lots of little kids there. Like not little kids, but I mean they were like 16 and getting their license and the big moment. I felt really bad for one girl. She rewrote her test twice and like literally missed it by like one question. I personally, if it wouldn't have been computerized, it was all paper, I would have been like, you know what, you get it. Who cares? You know enough. You missed it by one simple question. So it happens though. That is life. Um, Programming note. I think it's this Sunday. Let me double check. Get my calendar up here so that we know what's going on. This Sunday, the 25th, there will be no Boar's Nest because there is a watch along program happening. So we're showing right now. Sorry, while we're going through everything here. TNA is just recapping some of the great matches we're going to get tonight and some of the great matches we had last week. So they're doing the 4-way match. Excuse me, for the number one contendership of the International Championship, our TNA IC title, if you want to call it that. Pardon me. I think it's tonight. Tonight, tomorrow. No, tomorrow night. Maybe the weekend. The pay per view for TNA is supposed to be on the Under Siege. And we got to see Jeff Hardy and Nick Nemeth in action because Jeff Hardy cannot come into Canada due to mistakes he's made in his past that he is definitely aware of, that he's made these mistakes. He's owned up to it. He's just it's laws, right? Like you can't come here with charges for certain things, and you can't go to the States with charges for certain things. So in his younger, not so smart days, he made some mistakes, and he has charges. So in replacement, though, Leon Slater is teaming up with his brother Matt to take on the Nemeth brothers for the TNA Tag Team Championships. Not tonight, but it'll be next week. I think this weekend, 24th, 23rd, 24th. They're having those things. 25th, there's the clash that they're having, border clash or whatever it's called. So right now we have coming in is, let me see, Mustafa Ali and Ace Austin are kicking off our show tonight. Wow, what a big name match to have starting off your show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Brace for Impact is named Brace for Impact for a reason, because this stuff gets real and real fast. And Mustafa Ali's making his way to the ring right now. Excuse me, man. Had some spicy burritos or fajitas, sorry. And my not so smart butt adds a barbecue sauce that's honey hot sauce. So Mustafa Ali's really got this, like, he's down on himself kind of attitude right now. Moving super slow, just got that bummed out look on his face. His left arm is bandaged up right now. got a tensor band underneath his it's sports support for your arm. Just keeps everything tight. But the great hands are there with him, and I can't remember the lady's name. We'll have to ask OMD when he gets in here. But one Ace Austin making his way to the ring. He's from Atlantic City, New Jersey. And his knee is taped up. The knee that got hit with that lead pipe this week, well, last week, sorry, by Mustafa Ali. So we'll see how that plays out. I mean, to me, as a wrestler, that's a target. Both these guys having tensor bands with support over top of it is totally a target for me. So Mustafa Ali's left arm, I would be picking that apart, and the I think it's the right leg or the left leg of Ace Austin. It's his left leg as well. So the left side of both men's, I would be picking that apart in a heartbeat. Totally picking that apart. Again, everybody, welcome to the show. We are just kicking off. Brace for impact. Yeah, see, there goes Ali right after his leg, right away. Wow. But Ace Austin's a pretty tough guy, so you're going to have to really, really hurt him to get an upper hand on him. Like, you're really going to have to pick that leg apart. Holy. So they're just telling us what we're going to get at Under Siege, which we cannot watch. I'm not getting the ability to get it yet. So, unless I can find a way of getting it. But this is a great match. Ali is not really picking Austin apart, but it's very back and forth. 1, 2. Ace Austin was this close to getting a pin, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me. Oh, there you go. That's right, Ali. He just kicks the leg. Austin screamed because that hurt, obviously. Oh, a nice kick in the back by Ace Austin. Double drop kick, or like I don't know how he did. He was low and kicked him out of the ring. Here goes Ace Austin out of the ring. Whoa. Very vintage Austin on the apron there. Come on, Austin. Forget about that knee, dude. I appreciate both these guys in the ring right now. Mustafa Ali for the longevity of his character. He's constantly reinventing little things about it. And then Ace Austin, he's a great talent in the ring. You can tell he spent some time over in New Japan. He's got that very colorful character, very out there kind of character, but very down to earth for the fans. Oh, Ali just wrapped that left knee around the post of Ace Austin. Wow. This is crazy. Let's make that a big screen on it. Let's get a nice good view of this. So they're just going across that. They got the system taking on Henry and Elijah with Trick Williams on commentary. My goodness, look at this. Ali's just taking apart that left leg of Austin. Wow. Crazy. Austin's trying to create some space so you can get that leg woke back up because you get things like this happen to your knee, it's going to put it to sleep a little bit. Oh, Austin's hung up in the corner now with that bad leg. And he just kicked. Austin just kicked, or Ali just kicked the leg of Austin here. Holy. You see the evil, vindictive. Oh, Ali just tried to slide kick Austin, went underneath, and ended up with his happy spot hitting the post. Like, ouch. And the crowd's chanting, "You deserved it." Oh, Ali moved out of the way for that move. And right back to the leg of Austin. Good job, Ali. Oh, he put him in the sharpshooter. Sharpshooter in the middle of the ring. Austin is good. He's gonna tap. This is a lot of pressure on that bad knee. He's trying to crawl to the ropes here. Like, oh, he just got there. But Ali broke the hold right away. Like, respect for that. Even as a heel, I probably wouldn't have done it. I would have tried to hold that, tighten in, give him a couple extra little jerks, and then break it. Oh, Ace Austin just rolled up Ali. No, another roll up, another kick out. Austin, ooh, he was trying. Ali stopped that momentum with the pin here. Two. No, Austin barely kicked out of that. He's beat up. You can see it. He's tired. Ali's going to the top rope here. Come on, Ali. I think Austin's still going to get this win, though. Oh, Austin rolled out of the way of Ali. Whoa. I can't remember what that's called. You just tossed him up and over him into the corner. And now that girl's trying to help Ali. And he just pulled her in. Oh, what a guy. Come on, Ali. I mean, a good way to get some. Yeah, and there goes Ali right to the leg. Oh, yeah, he's got a tap. Austin is tapping. He is twisting the knee right off of Ace Austin. Okay, Ali, he's looking possessed right now. Like, he is just not having anybody's business right now. Pardon me. And then he goes right back to that "what have I done" kind of look. So this what he's doing with his character right now is he looks lost. Now he's going after the commentators. Like, that's interesting. Oh, here's the system. Whoa. No, we're talking about Joe Henry. A little bit of language on this one. Sorry. Good little promo there by the system, just basically telling everybody they're going to kick their butts. So that is the main event. The system taking on Joe Henry and Elijah. So that's good to hear. Oh, that's a good match. That's coming up next. Okay. I can't wait to see that match. This is what we have coming up next. Northern Army taking on the Aztec Warriors, which is Pentagon Jr. And hold on, I know it's right there. Laredo Kid. But they're on commercial break, so let's show y'all what we have going on here at the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m., followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Thursday we got total non-stop action with Brace for Impact at 8 p.m. Friday we game again with Unleashed, the Jessica Wilde story at 7 p.m. Following the game, join us for the SmackDown Security Detail at 8 p.m. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. On Sunday be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. followed by the Boar's Nest at 8 p.m. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day.
Oh, y'all, that's what we have going on all week long here on the affiliation program. Again, I don't have the QR code like I do on Sunday nights, so let's check out this. This is the website you can go to, turnbucklestudios.org. Check us out. You can check out everybody, all the stuff we do, who we are, and you can leave us an email asking us how to get started if that's what you want to do. Let us know if you are wanting to join the team and become part of Turnbuckle Affiliation Program. We are willing to help you get your start, or take what you have now and bring it over. We can fine tune it with you to make it just that much better for your people. Again, while we're on commercial break, people check out TNAmerch.com or TNAWrestling.com. All your news, TNA, and merch needs right there, y'all. Check out those links. We got it. And we can't forget about the merch you can get here for Turnbuckle Studios, carlcarefelt.redbubble.com. Dude, every logo's on there. This one right here in the bottom corner has just been loaded. Get it on anything. Oh, we got Rosemary on screen now. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there. Uh-oh. Rosemary's talking to Brookside. She's trying to get Brookside to snap. Rosemary is. That's the funny. But this is the match we're having right now. The Northern Armory is on their way out to the ring right now, to be followed by Aztec Warriors. They're making their way to the ring with one Eric Young, who is obviously the leader of the group, which I have zero issue with. How do you people feel about this group? Definitely feel free to interact, I think their intro is really different because they got the whole mystic Eric Young thing going on right now in the video with the mask he wears. We're talking about the match that Eric Young and Steve Macklin had 2 weeks ago with just a horrible, bloody mess of a match, the dog collar match. Both gentlemen were bleeding very heavily. But here comes our Aztec Warriors. Rocking the lucha. Oh, it's Laredo, not Laredo Kid. He had to change it, obviously, because AAA. I do love that their outfits are very colorful. Their masks are the Mexican colors, which is cool. I like it. They're doing the lucha. So there you go. This is awesome. Again, you guys know I'm a huge fan of lucha wrestling and that whole lucha issues and everything just really resonated with me as a professional wrestler. Okay, so we got Laredo in the ring first. Now we got the whole crowd going lucha, 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 which is cool. I love it. Eric Young is still got stitches and you name it. His head's still busted up a little bit. Williams is very he's quick. I wonder if he was trained as a lucha wrestler. Just very curious if he's done lucha libre training. All right, Laredo, come on, buddy. Wow, this is fast paced, guys. I can't. I'm sorry that I'm not calling this match very well because they are moving so fast. It's hard to keep up. Head scissor takeover there from Laredo. Of course, Eric Young's reacting to crowd, and you know. All right, we have a tag finally from Laredo to Pentagon Junior, and Armory's got a tag in, and it didn't quite pay off the way they thought. What's Pentagon Junior, not Pentagon Junior? What am I? Oh, look who came in and said hi. Hi, Mama Bear. Nice to see you. I am doing phenomenal. I'm having a great day. Uh, Not sure if you were here at the beginning. I passed my M1 test after I tried a couple times. I did the practice test online, so it helped. It's just basic common knowledge, really. And thank you for the congratulations. I appreciate that. So if you're watching, if you have 360, Sportsnet 360 on your TV, That is where you're going to catch it here in Canada. TNA, Impact Wrestling. And Laredo, you shouldn't have let him do that. He's biting through the mask. That hurts a little bit. Ooh. Ooh, that was a double kick to the face of Laredo. Wow. Oh, just stomping on the ankle of Laredo there. I think his name's William. Oh, another. This is very vintage Randy Orton right here. Just picking apart the body of your opponent. Wow. Well, Northern Armory just got a tag in. It's like he's trying to choke out Laredo there. Oh, Superman punch. Yeah, Williams is now over there staring down a fan in a Laredo mask. Yeah, this is just this match just kind of broke down into anarchy here. Yeah, Octagon Jr. is just cleaning house right now. Oh, Williams, that did not pay off for you, my friend. Oh, they're diving outside the ring here. Oh my God, he almost knocked himself out with the apron. My goodness. Oh, Laredo just did a huge moonsault outside the ring. Eric Young is just beside himself right now. Like his head, he's not mentally stable right now, Eric Young. Whoa. Giant Superman forearm by Laredo. Oh, yeah, that's right. The Aztec Warriors pull out the win because of the shenanigans of Eric Young just distracting his team from the match. And then we got the nice moonsault, man. That was great. He literally took out everybody, his teammate and everybody. I hope you guys are watching this because this is some funny stuff that Eric Young is. He is literally unhinged. Again, they're just going through the matches we're going to get tonight, which we did at the beginning of the show. So hopefully y'all caught that. Oh, in ring debate. Sorry, not debut. I said debut because I misread it. It's a debate. But that's cool. Before we take the commercial break, like these guys just did, Eddie Edwards is coming up next. after this commercial break. So take a quick view of this. You are going to see this quite a bit tonight, so enjoy.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m., followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Thursday we got total non-stop action with Brace for Impact at 8 p.m. Friday we game again with Unleashed, the Jessica Wilde story at 7 p.m. Following the game, join us for the SmackDown Security Detail at 8 p.m. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. On Sunday be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. followed by the Boar's Nest at 8 p.m. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I know you're going to get tired of seeing that, but I got to let you know what's going on throughout the week, or else you're going to miss stuff. So again, we're going to share some stuff here for people because I love promoting my friends and what they do. So here, last night, if you were paying attention to what was going on, last night was the PlayStation Showcase that this gentleman here put on. That's his link tree, linktr.ee/Chris_best83. Check out his product, y'all. That guy is hands down, if you're a PlayStation person, that's the guy you need to talk to about anything PlayStation. Definitely hands down. Again, you want any product from this program? Because I think this logo has finally been put on where you could put it on anything, really. But on carlcarafelt.redbubble.com. Definitely check out our stuff. And if you want anything Carl product-wise, check out linktr.ee/carlcarafelt. Again, linktr.ee/carlcarafelt. But the one we're going to wait for, because hopefully he shows up tonight. I mean, he should be getting home right about now to, get his computer turned on. But I will give a quick shout out right now to Nathan Reed over at True North Custom. Check him out, True North Custom 23 on Facebook. Buy the aftermarket parts that you can get from him, or things with and things without wheels. Give him the promo code TNC. Let him know that Bubba Duke from the Boar's Nest sent you. When you order these parts, go right next door to Professional Auto Services. My buddy Corey, give him a call. He'll set you up with an appointment to get your vehicle or whatever in for service. Get those parts put on. Again, guys, thank you for being great sponsors. Right now, we have Zaya Brookside. Love this show. Oh, now it's about selling your soul to the dogs. Okay, that's good. And that's tomorrow. Under Siege is tomorrow. Cody Deaner is on commentary for this next match, which is going to be this one here. Eddie Edwards taking on, we don't know. But you're talking about if he can't win against Cody, if Cody can't win against Eddie Edwards, he is out of TNA permanently. He will be fired. So we have that match coming up right now, ladies and gentlemen, as Eddie Edwards makes his ring right at this very moment. Just showing the intro, you got JDC, Myers, Moose, Edward. So that's awesome. Uh, okay, so while these people make their way to the ring, let me just adjust some things here, people. And I think this and go boom. That's right. We have the one and only OMD making his way into the studio. OMD, how has your day been going, my friend? Well, he's making
Dude, it was a steady but physical day at work, and we didn't even have deliveries.
That's not bad. That's good. Because I bet you your day went by a lot quicker than it did when it wasn't that busy.
Well, I mean, it was still my 11-hour day, so from 5 until 8, it was really quiet and time to catch my breath.
That's good.
But, you know, you rearrange a showroom, there's a lot of work that goes into that.
Yeah. So yeah, we have Eddie Edwards and his beautiful wife making their way to the ring right now, taking on Jake.
The former S.A. Rios, it looks like.
Right? But the match, you just missed the opening match. And it wasn't.
I did see as I got in the door that the Northern Armory was taking on the Aztec Warriors. I did not see the match. I did not see the end of it.
It was pure shenanigans, to be honest. Eric Young was fighting with crowd members and just basically distracting his team from the match. And they ended up taking the loss. He didn't miss much. The Aztec Warriors looked beautiful. They had one little botch, but they recovered from it.
Okay.
Been a lot of distractions so far tonight. Hey, you okay, kid? I like how he cares about like the under guy, you know?
Yeah,
Woo.
I also saw that the end of that vignette from Zaya Brookside with Zaya Lee.
Yeah. Just Rosemary sending a message that I found a way to get into her head for our match tomorrow night.
Right, when they are in Brantford, Ontario.
Yes, we're under siege. Yeah. I don't know how long he's going to sit here and put up with this. Eddie Edwards just demolishing this young fella.
Oh, he's going to let the match end and then he'll make his attack.
No, I mean, if Eddie doesn't leave him alone. Never realized how tall a guy Cody Deaner really was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big dude. Excuse me. We did have Mama Bear come in and say hi and congratulate me for getting my M1.
Nice. Yes, congratulations. I did see that today.
Yeah. I just got a couple more hoops to jump through and get my full M, which involves going back to college.
Okay.
There's a special course you got to take so you don't have to
Right.
take a test. Oh, what a backbreaker. Whoa, the kid almost got a 3 count.
Okay, I'm just got him going to the top here, so.
Wow. This system doesn't work. Someone's got a banner in the background.
Oh, brutal.
Huge kick. Oh, look at it. She says Mama Bear is sicker than a dog right now, but we will still come watch the show.
No,
I appreciate that.
We greatly appreciate that. Sorry to hear that. I know how it is. I was sick for about 2 weeks. I'm really finally back on the mend and at 100% this week.
Well, there you go. That's the end of that match. Oh,
I like that new shirt for the system.
yeah, that is a good T-shirt. Again, you want all your product, people. It's not hard to find. Right there, TNAmerch.com. And you want all your news for TNA, go TNAWrestling.com. Everything is there. What card is coming up for every show? A couple days before the show, obviously.
Yep. I'm just glad I've actually got TNA Impact back on my TV screen.
Yeah, it was kind of gone for during a couple of nights there.
Well,
It was there, but you had to go somewhere else to get it because they moved it.
It was preempted for the NHL playoffs. But last week I came in to try and watch it, and of course it wasn't on the channel. I went over to Sportsnet Plus, and all Sportsnet Plus was offering me last week was hockey.
I watched it.
I know.
It moved it to a different channel. It wasn't 360. It was like Pacific or something added on.
Yeah. No, I went into Sportsnet Plus,
That's all I have.
and all it gave me was hockey.
Yeah, it took me a minute to find it, but I found it.
And look who's here.
Yep.
It is our dear friend Asia. Good evening, my dear. How are you tonight? Thank you for coming in. As always, we greatly, greatly appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Whew. My brain just went, what? It's been a long day today. I did the practice test twice before I went and did the real one, and it's an hour long test. Holy! In total, it's 90 questions, and not just about your bike. It's about street rules and everything.
Yeah.
Let's see what she said. I'm good. Hope y'all are well. I am very good today, Asia. Thank you for asking.
Myself as well. It was, like I was telling Bubba a little bit ago, it was a good day at work. A little bit chaotic, but, that's to be expected once in a while.
If you don't have chaotic days every now and then, something's wrong.
Right?
You don't have that chaos every now and then. Oh. Oh, they're doing this Community Hero Award. So that's pretty cool stuff that they got these people that you could do this, like nominate somebody in your community that does very positive things for your community and expects no recognition. Like if you go up to them and say, "Oh, thank you so much," and he's like, "Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I do it because I love doing it."
Yep.
Those are the kind of people that deserve to have this kind of award nomination. Just even be nominated, I think, would be a huge honor because you don't get too many people that want to step out and just do things without being recognized. Just for the betterment of the community. Just getting a little promo for Under Siege. Only live on TNA Plus, which I don't have yet. Oh, here we go. Yeah. This is two people that I'm just like, TNA would not die if they left. You know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't affect TNA at all.
Right.
And I don't know if that's a bad thing to say or. But
I understand where you're coming from. Like, I've watched Mance Warner matches in other promotions before he debuted, and it was a lot better than what we've been treated to here.
I think that's my problem. Is I've seen him in other promotions and loved it.
Right.
Absolutely loved it. But this story that they're using right now with him just does not
Right.
feel
And
right.
Steph DeLander, as much as I love her, and I do love her, I do have to ask now, are we going to see her reunite with her former NXT tag team partner
That's, yeah, right.
in Indy Hartwell?
I don't think so. Just a quick, this is
Not
what we're getting.
Not yet. We also know that she's got history with Matt Cardona.
Yeah.
And I think that, yeah, she could be better utilized as an actual competitor than what she has been utilized as.
O'Shea Jackson Jr., is that how you say his name? O'Shea?
Yeah.
Looks a lot like his old man. Not going to lie. Again, just a quick recap. This is what we're getting.
Who is his old man then?
Pardon me?
Who's his old man?
I thought his old man was Ice-T or whatever.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Oh. Looks like another old, like, it was Ice-T because he was in a couple of movies. I think Friday After Next or something. What was it called?
Oh, Ice Cube, yeah.
Ice Cube, sorry.
Yeah, no, because there's two of them, so I know how easy it is to get them confused.
Yeah. But he looks exactly like his dad. This is Mr. Callahan. Another psychotic, off the rocker, no hinge at all wrestler.
Yeah.
I'm just.
This is a guy I've actually been a huge fan of for a long, long time.
Long time. I remember when he debuted in TNA.
Yep.
Dude, he was a lot smaller back then. He's let himself go a little bit.
Well, some of that comes with age too, and then injuries, and
oh yeah.
You know, I mean, you look at us.
Oh no, I'm not looking at me. That's a scary thing to say. No, I get it though. I actually when I quit wrestling, I went from 230, 240 area to 350. Because I just when I had to quit because of breaking my neck and my back, I couldn't move. And I'll be honest, this is the reason I promote the mental health awareness. My mental health, dude, like I'm not gonna lie, and if you don't want your kids to hear this, please mute it or send your kids to the other room. Okay. In all reality, if you would have handed me a knife or a gun, I probably would have killed myself back then.
Yeah, your mental health.
Lie, because all my dreams literally just went in front of my eyes.
Your mental health took a kicking, so to speak.
It took a big dive. That's why I'm a big advocate for mental health and telling people you are not alone. I felt so alone. Even you, like with you guys, you were there, but to me, I was alone. So this is going to be a great match. I've been looking forward to this one since his announcement.
Right.
First Class, not a bad tag team.
No.
In all reality, they're not bad. but he put Mike Santana and Sammy Callahan on a team. Both these guys are unglued
Right.
and very athletic in their own right. So he's like, come on. That's another guy I would love to meet.
Right.
Mike Santana.
Yep.
I'm very stoked to be meeting the gentleman that we have coming for the
Yes.
CWE in Hernandez.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, this guy is fast. Oh, yeah, well, just got caught up here. Give Santana some credit here, people. He has definitely come a long way from his demon days.
Yep.
Got himself cleaned up, sobered up, toned up,
Yep.
and
And even from his, I mean, not even so much his demon days, but even from his LAX days where he was, there. Fantastic worker. And I love the second edition of LAX managed by the Mad King, Eddie Kingston.
yeah,
But it was, again, he was there to do the dirty work. Now he's there and wrestling for himself and for everybody else.
he's more mentally here is kind of
Yeah.
where I was getting. You can see he's enjoying this now. He's not like, okay, how much longer do I got to be here? Because I gotta, I want to hit,
Right.
Or I need to have a drink, or you know what I mean. Where's the next
Yep.
part? And you can see he's just standing there smiling. He's more engaged. One day, hopefully, I'll get to go do a live TNA event and get to meet him.
Right.
I was this close, dude, to getting tickets for this weekend for all the events.
I know. And I mean, now, like, I've got my trip coming up in July, and even now, there's a part of me that wants to book a trip to Toronto again in September.
For AEW, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you're not the only one. Like, I'm thinking if it's nice enough, I'm just gonna ride my bike down there. Just to, you know what I mean? Just to be there.
Yep.
Because I know this weekend they got Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday they're going to Niagara Falls for Border Brawl. They're calling it.
Yep.
Like, I was booking all three of those.
Right. And Border Brawl is technically not even being classed as a TNA event.
But they're promoting it as a TNA event, right? As you see on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. It's going to be fun. It's kind of the way I am. If I'm going to do it, I'm doing it all.
Right.
I want to just take it all in.
Well, and that's where, I wish that PLE's pay-per-views were still more often held on a Sunday night so that you could go down, do the Friday and have SmackDown, have the Saturday to do all of the shenanigans involved.
All the meet and greets and stuff,
yeah,
right?
The Sunday you do the PLE, the pay-per-view, whatever it is, and then you do the Monday show or whatever they're doing, depending on the company.
Oh, this little guy's quick, man.
Oh, he is.
What? Holy Santana, that was awesome. Whoa. And lands on his feet.
Yep.
Like, that kid's wearing an Austin 316 t-shirt. That's awesome.
And Santana seemingly in full control of this match.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. That was close. Well, how the heck?
Interesting version of a 619, so to speak. And then a beautiful sliced bread.
Uh-oh.
Wow, what a...
Yeah, just wait. You'll see it.
Oh, I've got the finish.
You're done already. I'm still in the match. Okay. Oh, no. And I was just going to say, holy cow, Santana and Callahan are pretty smooth as a tag team.
Right? They were just cooking.
Have they tagged before?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, that was
Maybe
interesting.
in a one-off scenario, but
Is Francis really going to go back in there? Like, come on, dude. You're smarter than that. Wow, guys. So at Under Siege, Santana is taking on AJ one-on-one. So here's another match for Under Siege they're showing us. Trick Williams,
yep.
Frankie Kazarian against. Now we're going Battleground here for Sunday, which Mr. Parrish is covering that pay-per-view, people.
Yes, he is.
We have the in-ring debate. This is what's coming up next after the commercial break. And speaking of commercial breaks, ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy this once again so you know what's going on here on Turnbuckle Studios.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m., followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Thursday we got total non-stop action with Brace for Impact at 8 p.m. Friday we game again with Unleashed, the Jessica Wilde story at 7 p.m. Following the game, join us for the SmackDown Security Detail at 8 p.m. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. On Sunday be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. followed by the Boar's Nest at 8 p.m. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's everything that goes on here throughout the week. We do have a bunch of other stuff here that we can talk to you about while we're on commercial break. Real quick, like Mr. OMD.
Yes, Mr. Duke.
Find you.
If they are looking for me, just about every program we have going on here at the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program. But if you're looking for me on the socials, you can find me at my Linktree, linktr.ee/OMD show.
There you go. Great times. We also want to give a quick shout out to our buddy Bulkster. Check him out, YouTube and TikTok at Bulkster Show. That guy is hilarious, and he pulls pranks on his wife. But yes, they're friendly and happy pranks. Nobody gets hurt. Again, quick promo for our sponsors. Nathan Reed over at True North Custom. Check them out, Facebook, True North Custom 23. You can order parts for your vehicle and your not vehicle parts. All aftermarket stuff. Give them the promo code TNC. Let them know that the guys at the Boar's Nest sent you. And when you order those parts, you need a professional mechanic to put them on. Here you go. Check out my buddy Corey at Professional Auto Services. Check them out online or give them a call and set up your appointment. Let them know that the guys here at the Boar's Nest sent you. All great people, great times, wonderful things. Again, people, you want product, you want your merch right here. TNA merch, or TNA.com. Up next is the in-ring debate. But right now, we just got a little promo with Trick Williams on NXT. Apparently, he's trying to rap. But again, I mean, it's not hard to rap when you have a script. No, we got. Why is. Oh, he was having a concert on NXT or two.
Yes, this all happened this past Tuesday as a way for them to quote unquote have a face to face without being face to face.
I don't know. Are we going to see Trick Williams walk away with the TNA World Heavyweight Championship at Battleground?
I really don't think so.
I mean, what a guy though to take that first step,
right?
And have the title.
I mean, I honestly thought it would have been the tag team titles that they would have done first with either the Hardys or Fraxium doing it, but
right? So again, we're just having our in-ring debate. Santino, again, has his daughter with him, Robert Stone, and has the new Victoria Crawford, who is a wrestler. You're on. He's looking really good. Like, I think is he seriously getting back into shape to get back in the ring again? Is that something he's been trying to do?
he has said he wants to do maybe, the odd match here or there. And his big goal is to do a mixed tag match with Ariana Grace as his partner.
Okay. I love that he does that accent. We have the crowd chanting Santino, Santino. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares. Really, dude. That's some big words for a guy that. So Stone is an actual wrestler, correct? Or is he just like a backstage guy that they put out front?
He is now he's more of a manager. He is sort of an assistant GM on NXT, but he is a former wrestler who really got his big break in TNA.
No, I know he's from TNA. Yeah, original,
But
like, and moved over. Just like I feel he's trying too hard. Holy. Hey, the whole crowd is chanting Santino again. Just right to the point. You are stupid. Like he does. He knows what the people want. You're not wrong. If I had to pick a corner, I'm fighting in Santino's corner right now. Oh, I knew this was going to happen. Oh, and then he just took a chair, Santino. Why are they going after her?
I don't know.
I get why Blanchard's going after Miss NXT and A. I get that. They're just tired of each other. Where's Slamovich is out here now. And again, yeah, oh my god. Dude,
Oh,
this has gone completely sideways.
yes, it did.
Ariana's got Blanchard. Do it. Do it. Oh, what a punch to the face. Is she gonna put her through? What? What?
Oh, not again.
Oh my god. Do it again. Break the table.
Just wait. Just wait, because
Oh, Slamovich has just lost her mind here. No, she's not. Oh, the table still didn't break.
right?
Oh my goodness, people. What a message sent to Blanchard and Crawford that they're not going to put up with this. Again, I'm going to state this. I stated it last week. It is incredible to see our Knockouts champion with her hair down,
Right?
not tied back, not like ready to brawl, like she's going to war. This is incredible. This is 2 weeks now she's done that. She actually did it in a match last week. I'm not sure if you caught that.
No, I didn't. I didn't get to see Impact
Oh,
last
that's right
week.
too. Yeah, you didn't get to see it because yeah. Wow, dude, that was crazy. So we have, as far as I know, 2 matches left. We have Spitfire in action tonight,
Yep.
and we have this match is our main event.
Yeah.
So everybody knows. But
Yeah. Spitfire is up next.
yes, this is what's up next. Just so everybody knows. Holy cow, my friend!
Right?
I'm still trying to process what just what just happened. I had a feeling Blanchard was going to come out because on our picture, that's who is with Mr. Roberts.
Right.
It's not the girl that he had with him. It was Blanchard. So
Yeah.
I figured maybe somebody messed up the graphic.
I think so because the graphic we had showed Blanchard. The graphic they were showing on TV had
Yeah,
the young upstart woman with
Crockford.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, Miss Crockford. Yeah. Here, I'm just going to show you guys real quick that just to make sure that I'm not seeing things here. That is Blanchard with
That is Tessa Blanchard.
So I think somebody, or maybe the roles got changed because somebody didn't feel comfortable coming out and attacking. And that's totally a Blanchard thing to do.
Right.
So did things get leaked? Did things just, who knows? I just know that
Yeah.
somebody got messed
And
up.
I do want to offer some congratulations to Santino Marella for something that has happened outside of TNA. And that is Santino Marella's Battle Arts Academy in Mississauga
Ooh,
has now formed an exclusive partnership with Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling.
nice. Nice. I like to hear that. And just so everybody knows, I have been in contact with Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling to possibly help promote his product here on the Impact Zone or Brace for Impact. I called it Impact Zone. Why did I do that? And or do some kind of show for him. Obviously, we're talking. It's not a set in stone thing. But how cool would that be? To be promoting Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling online for y'all so you can watch their product. That kid, I don't know if you have the same commercial as me. The kid's holding a hot dog and he goes, wipes the mustard off it after he asked for it. But the attitude that kid gave, man, I would just go over with the mustard bottle and go, there you go, kid. That's what you asked for. Eat it. I can't wait to watch this stuff. Apparently, Santino might be a part of Border Brawl. And if you have Zonify, that's where it's streaming for free. Just let these guys know. Not Cardona. The Deathmatch King. I love it. Santino stands up beside. That's one way to call Santino.
Interesting. Huge for next week.
Whoa! So next week is the title match for the
Yes.
International Championship. Right now, before we continue that, the beautiful Spitfire tag team is making their way to the ring right now. And you know what? I've kind of missed them on my TV. Just the energy they bring.
Right.
But they will be facing Heather and Ash by Elegance at Under Siege for the. Is it just the tag team titles? We call it the Knockout Tag Team titles?
Be the Knockout Tag Team
Knockout Tag Team titles. So that's their rematch, I guess, right?
I believe so.
So, wish I was there to see that.
Right?
Next time. And I will tell you people right now, there will be a lot of this video footage on my YouTube and on this YouTube, the Brace for Impact. We'll get lots of footage of me at a live wrestling event. That would be epic, though.
Okay. So, two, I'm going to guess independent wrestlers because I've never heard of either of these women.
That is quite the outfit on the one, though.
Right? I'm going to assume that that is Maserati.
Cypress? Is that what her name was?
Vipress.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, she kind of has that, oh, what's his name? He inducted Rey Mysterio into the Hall of Fame.
Conan.
Conan, yeah, she had that Conan kind of look with the shirt the way it was. Ouch. So basically, the stipulation on that Knockouts tag team title match is
Right?
if Spitfire loses, they have to split up.
Oh, okay. So they are doing that again.
Yeah. So do we see them splitting up for a while and then coming back together after a while?
No.
Or do we see them taking the tag team titles?
I think, in all honesty, you are going to see them regain the tag team titles, or Heather and Ash by Elegance will lose by disqualification to keep Spitfire together and yet not win the tag team championships.
Okay, so you
But-
see some shenanigans.
Yeah, but at the same time, I do not want to see that rivalry continue to play out. Like, there needs to be some finality to it.
See, and I think the finality to it would be splitting up Spitfire.
It would be.
Because then they're not together to keep going. You know what I mean? But again,
Yeah.
Spitfire wins that title match. I agree. That's it. For a while with that rivalry.
But I'm going to say this because And I'm going to play devil's advocate here because if Heather and Ash by Elegance retain, I'm going to call it now that Jody Threat turns heel.
Okay.
And it's going to be really interesting because Jody Threat is from Toronto.
Ooh. Okay.
So I'm going to call it now that the hometown girl turns. Both of those girls have been baby faces since they arrived in TNA. So,
Yeah.
but I think that Jody Threat, the hometown girl turning heel in her hometown and home GTA, is going to be a bigger story than
Oh.
Danny Luna turning.
Oh yeah. It would be a huge pop. I don't know. I don't want them to split because I really enjoy their tag team ability,
Right.
how they work together, all that. But if it's something that needs to be done to eventually bring them back together in the storyline, you know what I mean?
Right.
Then let's do it. As long as it makes sense
Yeah.
for the storyline, for business, for them to do their own thing and then
Yeah.
come back.
But I
Otherwise,
don't want
don't do
it
it.
to be, I don't want to be done in the next, 6-8 months. Give it a year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah, keep them apart for a while. Not, oh, okay, well, 3 months down the road, now they're back to no. Then what was the point of having
Yeah.
a match where you can't tag team again? That's I don't want that. You're right. No. If you're gonna split them, yeah, split them for a year and a half ish, 2 years, and like in the year and a half after to the 2 year, then start getting them to start that where they're coming back together slowly. Make it
Yeah.
organic. Don't just be like, oh, they're best friends again, and oh yeah, they forgave everything. No, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
This tag team that's taking on,
I'm impressed.
they're doing good. Whoa, that was a crazy German suplex.
Right?
My goodness, there's another one. Oh my goodness.
Just wait until you see the one Danny Luna is about to throw.
Wow.
Provided I'm still a little bit ahead of you.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The outside apron ragdolled that girl into the ring.
Right?
Oh my goodness. Okay, what do we? The pressure drop. Jesus. What a win by Spitfire, bro.
Right? But what a showing for Vibress and Maserati.
Yeah, let's definitely give those ladies their flowers. They earned that. Holy. Man, I wasn't sure Spitfire was going to win this, to be honest.
Right?
Wow. And the best part is no shenanigans after the match. Like no kicking them, no beating them down. Oh no.
It appears you spoke too soon.
I meant against the rookies, I'll call them.
Oh, yeah. No.
Oh my goodness. What
You
were
got
you
to
thinking?
remember, Spitfire are the baby faces. They're not going to do that. And it's not like the other girls went in and worked heel.
No, but oh my goodness. Okay, that was really cool. So, just a quick, what you seen? Oh, injury report. Let's cover this first. I think it's about Macklin, but Ace Austin. Okay, so now he is day to day because of this, what you're seeing on screen right now. So he's not cleared to compete. Now, was he supposed to have a match this week coming up?
I don't know.
I can't remember. Oh my goodness, dude, that was intense.
Right? And I got to say this because I've been on the show for about an hour now and it's flown.
It's just been not, again, they're named TNA for a reason.
Right?
Total nonstop action. And it's been from the first bell to the end. It's been amazing. Right? Again, why do we cover TNA wrestling? This is why. This is why. You get action. But now we're just seeing a little preview for, I think it's Leeds United or whatever, the team that Ryan Reynolds owns.
Wrexham.
Yes. I'm not going to say it because I can't say it right. Great team, though. Yeah. Great team. He's pulled that team from oblivion. Honestly, when he bought them, they were days away from closing their doors.
Yep.
Not sure if you realized or knew that.
Oh yeah, TNA was.
I'm not talking TNA. I'm talking about the football club.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I was distracted. I got, not that I've watched the movies, but there's a new movie coming from the world of John Wick, but it is not a John Wick movie.
No. It's the, what's it called?
It's called Ballerina.
Yes. And then I have a spin-off movie coming about the world of John Wick as well, but it's an Asian gentleman that becomes an assassin and stuff, and
okay,
has to, like, something happens to, I think, his daughter or his niece or something, and he goes just ham like John Wick did to save her,
right?
Kind of thing. And we are coming up on
our main event,
half an hour only, yeah. So real quick, let's take another look at our commercial we have for y'all about everything that happens here.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m., followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Thursday we got total non-stop action with Brace for Impact at 8 p.m. Friday we game again with Unleashed, the Jessica Wilde story at 7 p.m. Following the game, join us for the SmackDown Security Detail at 8 p.m. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. On Sunday be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. followed by the Boar's Nest at 8 p.m. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day.
There you go. We just have Matt Hardy here talking to Leon Slater about the dynamics of tag team wrestling. It's not just about making tags. It's about having chemistry, being in the same mind.
Yes, but it's the way it sounds, because I've been listening to it. It sounds like they are going to be teaming up against the Nemeths.
They are tomorrow night, because Jeff cannot come to Canada.
Right.
He faced Nick Nemes last week on Impact, and he picked Leon Slater to take his spot in the tag team match with Matt Hardy here in Canada.
Okay.
Yeah. I still that Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt as tag team champions
Right.
blows my mind.
And I have to ask, did you see the video of one Nash Rotunda this past weekend?
No, I don't think I've seen it.
That is the son of Bray Wyatt.
Yes.
And for his birthday, he wanted to dress like his father.
He did what?
He wanted to dress like his father. So, believe it or not, the entire creative team behind Bray Wyatt, the guy who was responsible for all the masks and everything,
Yeah.
dropped all projects to make this happen.
Wow, dude, that's awesome. Again,
So,
that just proves how big an impact Rotunda had on wrestling everywhere and people
Yeah.
in wrestling everywhere. Like,
yeah. So, Little Nash came out in front of all of his friends dressed completely as the Fiend.
as the Fiend.
As the Fiend.
Well, number one, happy birthday, kid. Number two, what a way to honor your dad at your birthday.
Right?
Like, try not to get teary eyed talking about that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
talk about the ultimate respect for your dad by imitating your dad.
Right.
As boys,
So-
that's what we did.
Yep. So as I'm seeing here, the match tomorrow night at Under Siege for the Knockouts Tag Team titles is a match by elegance, which means there is no count out, no disqualification.
That is correct. Yeah. So Spitfire made that match a do or die match. If we don't win, we're done. It's not a stipulation. It's something they put on themselves. Well, here's the knockout title match.
Okay,
Victoria
so
got and has only made 2 matches in the ring so far. And then our tag team titles are on the line. The Nemesis against Matt Hardy and Leon Slater. Which is awesome that he stepped in for Jeff. And then obviously Trick Williams, Kazarian, Henry, Elijah. I see this Elijah thing turning sideways on Joe Henry eventually, and that's where he loses the title. Again, our main event, real quick, this year, the System taking on Joe and Elijah with Trick Williams on commentary.
yeah.
Go
No,
ahead, my
I
friend.
see where I see where you're coming from with the Elijah turning. I honestly think what is going to happen is Elijah at some point this calendar year will ask Joe Henry for a title match.
Okay, so you're going, he's just going to ask, hey, I've helped you all this time to retain your title, to blah, 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 blah. Hey, can I have a match?
Yeah.
See, not a bad idea, bro. But as the heel, you know I'm going to go where I'm going to go. And he's going to turn his back on Joe Henry and say, I'm helping you.
What I think is, but because I am going to go there, and I think Joe is going to oblige. But I think at the same time, there are going to be so many other distractions for Joe that he's not going to be focused.
Okay.
He's going to win that match by nefarious means, not deliberately, but he's going to win it through shenanigans, and that is where Elijah turns, is after the
Okay.
match.
I mean, either scenario is possible, people. We're not going to tell you this is exactly what's going to happen because we don't know. We're
Right?
literally just spitballing and giving you our opinions. My opinion would be, yeah, Elisha's going to turn heel on Joe because he's tired of helping him. Again, am I right? Or is OMB right?
Right. And I mean,
Watch and find out.
6 ways from Sunday. I mean, this can go so many different ways. I mean, how many times you look at a guy like CM Punk, who, when he held the title for 400 and plus days, right? How many
Right.
times did he go through that? I'm a baby face, and then organically turn heel.
And that's the thing. If you are good at doing this and reading the crowd, dude, you could turn from heel to babyface in the match.
Right? How many
Like-
times did we hear people cheering for a heel Roman Reigns?
Right? It's all about what you do to invoke the crowd.
At the same time, I could also see Joe Hendry dropping the title and then all of a sudden turning heel. Or because, as he stated earlier this week, Joe Hendry is in a contract year.
Right. I mean,
So
many
he very easily could drop the title when his contract is about to expire.
Right. And there's been a lot of speculation on that as well. While this match is, you got guys coming to the ring. Let's discuss that really quick. Joe Henry's been speculated to, once his TNA run is done, he's going to NXT.
I don't think he's going to NXT. I think he's going main roster right away.
See, I personally think start him off in NXT. Okay. But let's listen. Give him give him 2 pay-per-views. Okay. NXT, do a pay-per-view. NXT, do a pay-per-view. But his last one is started with somebody on a main roster.
Right.
Picks either or. I think he should go on SmackDown myself. But start then that pay-per-view, have them pull him up to the main roster at that point.
See, I get where you're coming from, and I really do, and I appreciate it. If you look at the past year or so, as this partnership has really exploded.
Yeah.
Right? You've had Joe going back and forth doing both shows, both pay-per-views. You've also seen him enter the Royal Rumble. You saw him as the mystery opponent at WrestleMania.
Right. Yeah.
So,
and get huge respect from the veteran Randy Orton.
Right.
Really.
So
he got huge respect for that. So I mean,
plus, I mean, I like the idea of him going to NXT for a bit because, you've already brought in people like Julia, Stephanie Vacour, Jordan Grace, and boom, you've already bumped Julia up to the main roster. You've bumped Roxanne Perez up to the main roster.
Right.
We've got a WWE draft coming up, so that means who's next?
But here's the thing. I don't think we see Jordan Grace going up at the draft, honestly. I don't. I think they keep her in NXT for a little bit longer.
Well, I think because I believe it is this Sunday at Battleground, Jordan Grace has an NXT Women's Championship shot. And we saw Stephanie Vacour debut or go to Raw for the first 2 weeks post Mania. So you could very easily see her being the next one called up.
Yeah, because she's getting over huge with the crowd. But I don't know. I just feel NXT, like I said, couple couple pay-per-views. Do one against somebody in NXT, whether it's Trick Williams or whatever. And then
Yeah.
the second, when it's coming up to the second pay-per-view, have somebody from the main roster start a feud with them.
Right.
And then that pulls him to the main roster quicker,
But
kind of thing.
I'm also going to suggest this because I know we're speculating on all of this
Oh, yeah.
future for Joe Hendry because, we don't know. He could re-sign in TNA.
He very well could.
But I want to go back to our Elijah turn because we all know how huge Joe Hendry is as a baby face.
Yes.
But again, to play devil's advocate, what if it's Joe Hendry that turns?
Dude, what if it is? Right? Wow. I mean, never thought of that. That never crossed my mind. Because I see it from Elijah's point of view. Why am I always helping you and I get nothing in return? Like, forget you, I'm done helping you. And he walked out on him. And it's not even a title match. It's just a match that, like, he just needs help in because the guy's way bigger than him or whatever. He's getting double teamed or who knows. But what if it is Joe Hendry that just turns on Elijah and it's
right?
like,
What
dude,
if, because Joe Hendry is all about the we believe and he's all for the people, right?
yeah.
What if all of a sudden he's like, look, yes, you people have cheered me, but I have been doing all of this for your applause. I'm the one out here letting you live vicariously through me.
That sounds like a John Cena thing we have going on already.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't see Joe Hendry doing that like that. But what do I know? I only know Joe Hendry as this Joe Hendry. I don't know if he's ever been a heel. I don't know if he's ever attempted the heel thing. How
He
that would look.
he has. You would have to talk to Mr. Best about that, but I have seen it from his previous run in Ring or TNA. Then he went to Ring of Honor and was booed out of the building.
Because he was heel or just because it was Joe Hendry?
Both.
Oh, really? Just we don't care about you, go away?
At that time in Ring of Honor, no word of a lie, Joe Hendry had Dom Mysterio heat.
Oh, we're back. And that's crazy to have Dom Mysterio heat, which instantly turned into we love Dominic Mysterio when he won the title.
Right.
Like, talk about knowing your crowd. All right, we got Myers in the ring against
With
Elijah.
Elijah. Yep.
Pardon me. Sorry about that. Whoa. Okay, I didn't expect that. Oh, rolled right into a. Jesus. I forget how big Elijah really is.
Right? And
So you
how
get him in the
well he
ring.
can actually move.
Oh,
Because again, he wasn't allowed to truly flourish and show what he was capable of.
Well, again, that's because the previous regime, it was my way or hit the highway. And to make the money, you did it his way. That's the way it was. At least I feel now, as a performer and a professional wrestler in that company, you have a little bit of say now.
Right?
And your opinion is heard. Now, is it completely like, oh yeah, go do that, no problem? No, not all the time. Because it doesn't fit the storyline or it just doesn't make sense to do that right now. But
Right?
hey, listen, that's right here in the back of my head that if the storyline goes this way, hey, we can do that.
Yep. Now I am going to ask in this match because we see it every time. Who is getting thrown into Trick Williams on commentary?
Oh, it's going to be Elijah is going to get tossed into him.
Okay.
Or Moose tosses Henry into him. I think it's going to be one of those two gentlemen. But because me saying that now, it's probably going to be Myers is going to get tossed into him by one of those two guys. I think that's just kind of, I like Moose's tights. TNA's #1.
Right?
Whoa.
Well, he and Eddie Edwards are now the two longest tenured members of the TNA roster.
Yeah. Again, I remember Moose debuting and I went, oh, not this guy, because he was on the last season, I think it was, of Lucha Underground.
Really?
He was there for like a couple matches, and that was it.
Okay, because I remember him from Ring of Honor.
That too, yeah.
And I remember him debuting, and he was again a massive babyface for the first. Well, he started off as a heel, but very, very quickly turned on one Mike Bennett.
Yes.
To become a massive babyface.
Seriously,
and then turned on his current partner in the system in Eddie Edwards to become a heel.
Yeah, I remember that. I wasn't a huge fan of the guy because he literally come in like he had that Goldberg kind of feel to me, like just a big dummy that really didn't know what to do.
I get where you're coming from, but yeah, he was because he came from the NFL.
Yeah,
but he made a very successful transition.
I'll give the guy credit. He can wrestle and he can do it like anybody else. I like him now. I'll give him credit. I like him now. I understand the character. I understand what he's doing. Just like I said, when he first came in, I was just like, no, not this guy again.
I'm going to be very honest with you because there was a couple of matches and a bit of a rivalry he had. And I'm going to encourage you to go check it out because it was two guys, another guy that fell into that mold.
Okay.
Moose versus Lashley.
Good old Bobby. I think I've seen a couple of those matches, and that's kind of what got me to the point where I am now with Moose. And it's like, yeah, the dude can actually wrestle because you could tell when Bobby's manhandling somebody because they're not doing stuff properly.
Yeah.
You could tell when he's just had enough and he's manhandling the person. I never seen that once in a match with him and Moose. It was very, very smooth, very clean.
Yeah.
The story they were telling was easy to follow. It wasn't like, oh, why did they do that move? It was very, it was put together. And that's kind of what turned my opinion on Moose as far as going, oh, not this guy again, to, hey, the dude can actually wrestle.
Yeah.
Like, he's got it together. Maybe I'll give him a chance, instead of being, oh, God, not that guy, Like some people, when they seen Dom turn heel, they're like, oh, great, not him. Nah. Why'd you turn on your, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I get it now. I get why he turned. I get why he did what he did. He needed to have his own story. He needed to have his own away from his dad.
Yeah.
And it worked. Like, I want to order Latino Heat Daddy Dom t-shirts. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I'm sold on Dominic Mysterio. Like, when I went and bought this beautiful action figure of Rosie, I was looking for an Intercontinental title to hang up back here.
Right.
To move the flag and put a title back there. But I wanted to where the nameplates are on the side, I was going to order the little nameplates for Dominic Mysterio and put them in there.
Nice.
Yeah. Because I'm just like, he sold me on the character Dominic Mysterio and his ability in the ring, which, again, full circle, Moose has done. So I'm totally, thumbs up for Moose. We're on a quick commercial. Let's do something real quick here, people.
Now I'm back to action.
I'm not doing the commercial. I'm just going to do this.
No, I know.
Check out turnbucklestudios.org, turnbucklestudios.org. Everything's there. Leave us some comments on what you think of our programming, or email Carl Karafelt and discuss with him, or email us and discuss with us about joining the Turnbuckle Studios family. Now we're back to live action here in TNA. Now the system is in control. Elijah just got tossed outside the ring for Moose. Camera guy just got run over by somebody. Oh, listen, Moose is telling you to be quiet. Wait, Chihuahua. That was the post, Moose. All right, come on. Oh, no, Myers did the same thing.
Yep.
That was funny. The commentators and Trick William are just rolling right now.
Yeah. See, unfortunately, again, I don't get to hear the show.
This is incredible. What the heck? Yeah, out you go. No tag. Goodbye. Oh, they're just talking about Moose's football career.
Yeah. It's a little bit disappointing that we won't get to see any of the recent releases appearing at Under Siege tomorrow, unless they are there to announce that they've just signed a contract.
Recent releases from WWE?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no. If they're there, they're there.
They still have 10 days.
Yeah.
Well, for those that were in NXT.
Mm-hmm. Oh, poor Elijah needs to. Oh, no. Wow. Oh, Elijah's fighting back now. I don't think he's going to get a tag, though. Oh. System's really keeping Elijah away from
Yep.
Henry. Oh, there goes Moose, making Henry very mad. Now we're going to choke out Elijah. Henry losing control over there. Like, I think your opinion on the heel turn for him might be what happens. He's losing himself over there, just out of control.
Okay.
Wow.
So that was a little bit weird, and I think you'll see what I mean in a minute. They cut to a long shot, and all of a sudden the lights dropped on the stage. So I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here?
I didn't see the lights drop, but okay. I didn't see the lights move. Maybe I missed it, but I seen the long shot.
Yeah. Like the lights didn't go right out, but they got darker on the stage all of a sudden, and I was just like, wait, what's going on here?
Oh, I missed it. Oh, Elijah needs to make the tag bad. Oh, there goes Henry again. Wow, that was a huge knee strike by Elijah.
Wow.
Now they're showing Trick again. All right, so Moose is in, Henry's in. That didn't work, Henry. Come on, he's a big boy.
Well, just keep watching.
Whoa, that worked. How the wow. Huge fall away. Oh, JDC with the that did not work. Moose.
So yeah, I'm probably about 10, 15 seconds ahead of you. So
Yeah, that's fine, dude. That's fine.
it's very interesting to see what.
Oh, double clothesline.
Hi, Parrish.
Right in the middle of the ring. What's going on, Parrish? Welcome to the show. Sorry, I'm just. This is incredible right now. Moose just made the tag to Myers. Pop up power bomb by Henry. Holy.
Oh wow.
Okay, come on, Elijah. Come on, Elijah. Oh, super
Not
Elijah.
the way I.
Takes out Moose. Oh, come on, Elijah. Are we doing a tombstone pile driver? My goodness. Elijah gets the win. And Joe Henry. Wow. Wow, that was a match, dude. I thought the system was
Right?
going to take that. I'm not going to lie. Oh,
I
no.
didn't think the
Frankie
system was
Kazarian
good.
just came in.
I
Oh,
didn't
no.
think the system was going to take it, but I did not expect that match to end the way it did.
No, not at all. Frankie came through the crowd. Now, our local wrestler here, Mr. Parrish, did get to. I don't know if he wrestled Frankie or wrestled. I think it was just they were at the same show.
Yeah, they worked the
Mr.
same show.
Kazarian. Oh, just ate that guitar. Frankie is done.
Okay, so I find this interesting because nobody got tossed into Trick. Trick didn't get involved, and he didn't even get in on the beatdown in the aftermath.
I mean, is that self-preservation at this point, you think?
Yeah, 100%.
Like, because you got to think he's got the match tomorrow, and then he has a match at Battleground on Sunday against Joe Henry. So I think at this point it's just self-preservation, and he was probably told not to get involved. Be there, be a distraction, don't get involved physically.
But he wasn't even a distraction.
Just his presence being there, I mean, that's distracting. Joe Henry for Fortnite. That's funny.
Yep. PUBG.
That's one of the banners.
He's actually in PUBG right now, I believe.
He is in PUBG, yeah. That's crazy. What a main event.
Right? Again, makes me wish I had TNA Plus so that I could watch Under Siege tomorrow. But I am going to be busy on another security detail.
Yes, tomorrow night is SmackDown. Wow, that was an incredible. How do I get rid of? Hold on here. I gotta turn that off. It's too loud in my ear. But wow, what a impact! Like, this is why we call this show Brace for Impact, because, ladies and gentlemen, if you were watching TNA Impact with us and listening to us, thank you. Number one, thank you.
Yeah,
Number
100%.
What, like, from opening bell to closing bell, this was one of the better impacts, TNA impacts, that we've watched since this show started.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, we've only had maybe 2 sort of lackluster shows, but they still got what was needed across.
but yeah, that's the thing though. They didn't suck big time. Were
Right?
they over the top cool like this one? Not really. But yeah, you're right. They told the story. They got us to go where we needed to go in that show. And I've right. I can't say anything bad.
Right?
Again, ladies and gentlemen, another great show. Thank you for coming. I just want to let you know before we close the show, your mental health does matter. We had this discussion a little earlier in the show. Please, if you are having, within Canada and the US, if you're having any kind of mental issue, anything, please call this number 988 within these 2 countries, and they will direct you to proper resources in your area. Even if it's just you need to call and talk to somebody, they will help you. If you are outside Canada and the US, use that web link down there. They will get you proper help.
Yes.
Remember, you are not alone, and we love you. OMD, what would you like to say to add to that?
I was going to say, ladies and gentlemen, always, always remember the world is better with you in it.
100%. Cannot say it any better than that. Ladies and gentlemen, for OMD, I'm Bubba Duke. Peace out. We love you. Have a great week.
TNA is here and it's going down. Racing silence with a thunderous sound. Bubba, Duke, and OMD call the shots. Bursting action just like me.